Hey guys, what's up? All right. That's Double Deuce back. We made some headway on the SCX 6 V8, and you can see you got some new bling on it. Below there, I'm going to upload some pictures. This will be a really short video. I did cut the hood open today, so you can see that, and I'll show a picture of inside the engine bay. This Lexan is nice and thick, but let's get to the pictures and stuff. I don't want to blow up your time tonight because I know it's Sunday, and tomorrow I think everybody's got off, I think. But I upgraded the axles, and I bought the spring mounts, shock mounts on the back. And I actually used the Cison GST, the E, and the Reaper hubs, and I put smaller pins in them because they were the pins that went through the hubs were a bit smaller than the original pins that come out of here. But once you put it on there, tighten the nut down and put the wheel over top of it, the pin ain't gonna go nowhere. I do have to come up with some smaller lock nuts because my center caps just barely fit. And being that I've had these wheels in a box for a long time for a build, you know, I didn't want to go hacking them up. But I'm glad I saved them for something like this because it came out pretty cool, I think. You know, you give me your thoughts on it. I did get the radio to start. I'm going to order another radio because I'm having it shift forward and reverse here. This is my high and low here, and up here I use this one as my start position so I can fire it over, and this one here is my second and third. So the one I want to buy has toggle switches, three-way toggle switches, and I think that would be a little easier and a little quicker if I want to speed shift this thing. And it still has the 3-position button here and the click button here, and I'll keep using this for my my transfer case, high and low. But like I say, for now, I spent pretty much most of the day yesterday trying to trim out the hood, get some hinges that would work. I just bought small little tiny cabinet hinges that were over at my local hardware store, and the axles, it came on Saturday, so I did the axles up. I like these axles. I like the chrome shininess of them because it kind of gives it that show car look. And I know a lot of guys run black axles, and I have too. I put a push button switch under here so you can click it on and off. It's sealed in rubber, and that's for my CDI ignition. So when I snap this on, I've wired all the lights in front and rear to come on when the CDI is on. And then under here I got my little switch for the speed controller that I use to run the power to my receiver and my starter motor. So that right there, I just turn it, instead of it turning the electric motor, it turns the electric motor on the engine and starts it. So it's pretty simple. Very easy to hook up. You just grab one of your channels, one to turn, two to burn. Remember that. So my first channel is steering. My second channel is the servo for the throttle and brake, which I used the one off the old electric gearbox set up there for the high and low, and nice heavy metal servo. Where the horns go on, they're bigger. they don't fit the small 1/10 scale ones, and they're different. So, but I squeezed one on there, you know. But this is where it's come now, and I'll probably paint the roof like a flat black, give it some contrast. It's a little too much silver here, and get my center caps on, and I would take it for a ride tonight or today outside as a test run, because I do want to video it to see how many epic failures it goes through. And but yeah, we got this nor'easter out there, and it's just raw and crappy. Now for the hood, these little latches here actually mount to the top of the hood, and I just put small O-rings in between the bolt of the fender here, and you just take the O-ring and snap it up. So for now, I got to do some cleanup work on the edges of the hood and the body where I cut them, because I had to use a Dremel tool, and it was very tedious. Took me a while, and especially around these edges here, you're going to see they're a little scraped up on the inside, because I tried to do the radius on the inside instead of the outside, because you know how it is, you only got to use a small portion of that cutoff wheel, and I just wanted to keep moving and shaving it, but the body kept moving, and you know how it is. So I'll probably get one of those chrome markers and touch it up from the backside. That way there, it'll give it a silver look, and then along the front, I'll finish sanding this nice and straight. I just use a little, like, stick it 150 grit, and that seems to work pretty well. So for now, I got my latches on it, I got a hood prop, and I got hinges, and we're almost there, man. We're almost there. I did jack it up a little bit to give it some height, because these tires are a hair bigger than your factory ones. Actually, I'll show you right now. There's the factory tire. Try to get it kind of centered. So set it down. Added some height to this thing. So that's why I wanted the lift kit. But other than that, I'm pretty tickled. I'm glad I picked this this format to put the V8 in with the gearbox, and so far it's worked out well. So anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe if you want. I'm not ignoring the questions that I got. I got a million of them, and I'm going to go over them, some tonight and tomorrow. That's my plan. So, because it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow too, and be crappy, so I'll be inside playing with this and answering questions. So, all right, guys, like, share, subscribe. Love to all, and put your comments down below, and I'll catch you later. Adios.